Hello, everybody, and welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thank you for being here. Hold on one second, I'm switching. All right, I think I got it. Sorry, I was switching headphones, or actually adding my other one. Okay. Anywho, welcome everybody to Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time here, welcome. If it is not your first time here, welcome back. I appreciate you being here regardless. And just we'll do a quick run through. By the way, happy Friday to everybody. It is now officially Friday on the West Coast. So I believe everybody else is on probably Friday time now. So happy TGIF Friday, y'all. But yes, so if you're new here or just need a quick rundown, this is how the readings work around here. All right. So if you would like a reading, first off, those that do send in a tip or donation, first off, thank you so much for doing so. I do want to say thank you. I appreciate it very much. Those that send in tips and donations will get priority, meaning they get to cut the line and their readings will be done first, okay? For questions on prices and stuff like that, you could refer to the description down below. However, let's say you can't send in a tip or donation. That's okay. I understand. I will try to get to your reading. You could type your question into the chat. I don't like to guarantee I can answer it. However, most of the time, or I would at least say a majority of the time I can. However, you'll probably be limited to one or two cards, but I do try to get to those that, are unable to send in a tip or donation as often and as due diligently as I can. So, having said that, again, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate you. Oh, and sometimes I remember this, sometimes I don't, but if you would hit that like button on this video, I would super appreciate it. Also, consider subscribing if you have not done so. I would love to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm hoping that's doable. I know my first 100 getting over 100 was probably the longest for me. It took me over a year to get over 100. And then this last year, because I've been doing this YouTube thing probably about 2.5 to 3 years, but this last year in particular is when I kind of got the bulk of my subscribers. So I just want to say I appreciate you. And again, if you haven't subbed up, please consider doing so. I would super appreciate it. Having said that, again, welcome, thank you. And let me go to the comments and see what's going on. All right. Nessa, thank you so much. How are you? All right. Juju B, good to see you. Okay, in March. Okay, so this is Nessa. Hold on. So I got one for what is going to happen in my love life in the month of March. And who is coming towards me in the month of March? Okay. Very good questions. I was going to suggest an order to do these in, but actually, I think it doesn't really matter which order we do them. So we'll start with your first question. All right, Nessa. And again, thank you. Appreciate your tip/donation very much. I'm currently trying to get my 8, soon to be 9-year-old daughter into gymnastics, and it's kind of expensive. So this is my little grift, I guess. That is kind of what I'm saving for right now to be able to get her little outfits and everything. She did soccer this year, which her grandma paid for, and I really appreciate it from her. But yes, so this is I really do want to just say an extra thank you to those that are able to support. If you're not, again, that's okay, totally understandable. But I'm calling it the gymnastics fund right now. All right, so let's dive in, everybody. Specifically to Nessa. All right, so spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Nessa's first question. It's up here. What is going to happen in the love life, in Nessa's love life for the month of March? All right, spirit, angels, and guides, what's happening for Nessa in the month of March? What is happening overall? Nessa's love life for March. All right. I'm going to move this over. So, one sec. All righty. See what we got. Okay, so we start off with the Five of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Okay. And the Chariot in reverse, which is interesting to me and kind of having a little bit of familiarity with you, Nessa. This isn't gonna be maybe quite the traditional meaning of the Chariot reverse here. Okay, so we start off with that Five of Swords, like I said, in the beginning of the month. So it almost feels like you get like stuck in some type of jam, or you're kind of like unhappy with like how something has turned out. However, in all honesty, when we have that Five of Swords, it's like, well, some of this is my fault because I didn't want to do this, and this, okay? So in terms of romance, this could be like, well, I didn't want a serious relationship anyway, so maybe that's why, this person has kind of ceased to want to interact with me. Or perhaps the opposite. Maybe you're like, well, I did want something serious, but this person didn't, okay? However, then we start to move to the middle of the month and energy really starts to shift for you, okay? There seems to be somebody coming in, perhaps new with this Knight of Swords. Good, energetic energy, very kind of talkative or hyper. And then we also have, towards the end of the month, we have the Chariot reversed, okay? So traditionally, I might say that the Chariot reverse is, like there's been a stop, that something has halted, or there's been kind of like a reverse progress going on. However, though, I feel like with you in particular, Nessa, the Chariot reverse in regards to romance is something has kind of like taking you to a halt, okay? But I mean it in a romance sense, meaning like, oh, perhaps, and this could go a few different ways. Like perhaps someone that you started dating here, you've caught feelings for, okay? And you're like, hey, I actually don't want to be dating all these other people. I'd rather just stick with this person. Or perhaps the opposite, you know what I mean? It could also mean you've decided to maybe even kind of take a break from dating until something more serious comes along. It could mean a few different things. However, though, I feel like this person here in the center through the middle of the month, okay, I feel like is gonna really kind of influence what's going on in romance for you. Okay, so there you go on that one. All right, and let's get to your other question. All right, now who is coming towards you in love for March? All right. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for Nessa. Guys, please come through for Nessa. And Nessa's question. Please come through for Nessa. Nessa would like to know who is coming towards Nessa in the month of March in a romantical sense. For love, who is coming towards Nessa in the month of March? I pulled an extra card on that one. Okay. So we have Justice in reverse. We also have the Three of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Then we have the Star. And we also have the Ten of Wands. Okay. So in regards to who is coming towards you, there's a few different hints here, okay? I feel like Aquarius and Libra are the signs you really want to look out for, okay? And they might just have, they could be an actual like Aquarius or Libra, or they could have Aquarius or Libra as like their rising sign or their moon sign. Okay. Um, Another hint or about who's coming towards you, I feel as though you're gonna meet them with the Three of Cups. It's like you meet them during a gathering, okay, or you have met them recently, either like through work friends, or just through friends in general, through family members, maybe even at an event, okay, like a birthday party or something to that extent. Okay, that is the person that's going to make the most influence towards you romantically during the month of March. All right, my dear. So there you go. And I also want to tell you, I'm sensing like blonde to strawberry hair, or dirty blonde with like maybe a little highlight in there or something like that. But I'm gonna say that it would be more like light brown and lighter to versus someone who has like medium brown to black hair. Okay, I'm on the left side of that, meaning like kind of dirty blonde or medium blonde or light brown to the lighter spectrum on that. All right, so there you go, my dear. And thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. If you say the Q word, people will come running. What's the Q word? Hold, please. What's the Q word? I'm so confused. Mousy, so good to see you, my love. And hello, Elle. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. My bobcat has made me lay down. LOL. He's a little 20-pound tomcat. Holy cow, I love it. I love fat cats. And Elle, I see your message here. I'm going to star it, okay? And as long as they're, like I said, I do the, if you can't send in a tip or donation, I will try to get you in between readings or after the others. So I have started. I do see it. I will be back to you soon. I will try to be back to you as soon as possible. And hello, RJ. Good to see you. All right. Denise D. Shell, is that how you say that? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And go ahead. I don't know if you've done so already, but type your question into the chat. If you already have, I will see it shortly, okay? And thank you again for that very kind donation / tip. I appreciate it. And you're very, very welcome. Hello, Snotface. Snotface went and grew up. Did you see the thing I sent you a little bit ago? I sent you something a few hours ago, like a little meme. And Nessa, thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. Appreciate you. All right. I set for 2 more. Jeremy's true intentions towards me. And does Jeremy have a committed relationship at the side? Ooh, juicy. Okay, let's see. So we'll start with the first one. All right, so Spirit Angels and thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. Spirit Angels and guides. Please come through for Nessa's next question. What are Jeremy's true intentions towards Nessa, Spirit? True intentions of Jeremy towards Nessa. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. And then the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so for his true intentions towards you, I'm not going to say they're negative. They're not negative, like he doesn't want to hurt you or anything. However, I feel like this person is like he can't balance two different things right now, okay? Either, it's like perhaps it's two different relationships. We'll check in the next reading out. Perhaps it's just like home life versus work life, okay? Sorry, I saw something real quick. Okay, so perhaps it's like I said, like work life versus home life, or like I said, it's a possibility of two different relationships. We'll tap into that with the next question. However, though, it feels like this person is just feeling unsuccessful with you, or that they can't catch your interests. Okay, but the intentions aren't bad. What I would say right now, what I do see though, is this someone is trying to balance you, meaning either it's just you or and something else. Okay. So, having said that, I feel like that's a good segue to your next question, correct? So, let's get into that. All right, Spirit Angels and Gods, please come through for Nessa. Again, for her next question, does Jeremy have a committed relationship on the side? All right, Spirit. Does Jeremy have a committed relationship on the side? Okay, so we have the Hermit in reverse, Justice, and then we also have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so does he have a committed relationship on the side? I'm gonna say no. I don't see that. However, does he perhaps is he like socially engaging maybe with, in other relationships? That's a possibility here, especially with the Hermit reverse. It kind of indicates someone who's like more outgoing or who's getting out of their shell more. Justice in the center, though, tells me they're pretty balanced in this type of thinking. I feel like, romance wise, that they're not really one to maybe be double timing. So that's a good thing, right? That's positive. However, though, so I would say, I feel strongly that this person does not have a committed relationship on the side. However, I wouldn't exclude maybe seeing other people casually, and I would say that that's like very casual, meaning like it's not like something they're doing all the time. All right, so there you go, my dear. Thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. Sleepyhead, how cute. And yes, thank you again, Denise. I appreciate that, love. Will Delta Airlines take their decision to withdraw my application? Or yeah, will Delta Airlines take back their decision to withdraw my application and let me continue the hiring process? Okay. Let's see. All right, so Spirit, Angels, and Guides, please come through for Denise. Spirit, Angels, and Guides, please come through for Denise's question. We would like to know, will Delta Airlines take back their decision to withdraw Denise's application and let Denise continue the hiring process? Are they going to let Denise continue that hiring process? All right, let's see what we got. So we have Judgment in reverse, the Moon, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so right now there's almost like a disharmony here in that choice. Like, I don't know if there's a few different people who are making that decision, but it almost feels like, because we have Judgment in reverse, which is kind of like things that have like things that are not that have no closure, so to speak. Okay, so that makes me think that I would say it's more likely than not right here that they will let you continue on because I see an open door here with the Judgment in reverse and the moon, okay? However, though, I will caveat that by saying this. The Three of Cups reverse does suggest that not everybody is like on in agreement for some reason with the continuing the hiring process, okay? However, though, this is more favorable to yes, they will, okay? Like you continue the hiring process. So there you go, my dear. And thank you again for your very kind donation slash tip. I appreciate it. Who are we talking about? You're in Ireland? Do you want to adopt me? Just kidding. I'm a McConaughey, so I have strong Irish heritage, and I've always wanted to go to Ireland. So, in case you're looking to adopt a grown adult, let me know in the chat. Oh, I love it that you're in Ireland, though. That's so awesome. Welcome again. And you're very welcome. Okay, you got it, Mousy. I'm gonna start this too. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna do Nessa's first, and then I will get to Mousie's. I mean Juju's. Mousie's for Juju, and thank you, Mousy. I appreciate it very, very much. And thank you again, Nessa. What's the truth behind Jeremy and his intentions with me? I feel like I can't trust him. Like I know he isn't a bad person, but I don't know if he's committed to someone else. Okay. So I'm trying to see. You know what I'm gonna do, Nessa? If you're good with it, I'm gonna pull. I have a deck. Hopefully it's nearby. Yeah, it is. I think I remember where I put it. So give me the thumbs up if you're okay with it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a few cards from that deck because it's specifically like romance and love related. And we'll grab one or two from there, and then one or two from the tarot as well, to give some more definitive answers on like romantically what his intentions are. Okay, so give me 1 second, and I will grab that, Nessa. Hold, please. Hold, please. I will be back momentarily. Oops, I was on mute. Good thing I just pulled the cards out. Sorry it took so long, though, guys. Ah! Whoa! This is interesting, Nessa. I think you're going to be surprised. Hold on, I need to find my lighter, though. Your one of your oracle cards took out my candle. There we go. So, this is really interesting, actually. Okay, so we have the dragonfly to start with, okay? Lighthearted, finding out, things come to light, change, healing. Then we have the card of soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. I wonder if this person was a life partner in a past life. Okay. The boat, receiving what you need, arriving, moving on, closure on issues. Okay, so I I think this person I wonder why you're feeling like they're holding something back from you. Because this is just not what I'm seeing. I got to be honest here, okay? I'm gonna pull some. I'm not. What I mean is, I'm not seeing that he's being deceptive in any way. Let's see what else we got. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so it does kind of feel like he's definitely being lazy to his approach to you right now. So I'm curious if you're just like perhaps getting a wrong signal here, okay? Meaning maybe he's not so talkative or hasn't been reaching out much. And it's just kind of like this. It's not because he's doing anything nefarious. It's more along the lines of he's just kind of being lazy. So there you go. I'm gonna stand firm here. I don't believe he has another person. Okay. Now, have I been wrong before? Yes, on rare occasions, but yes, I have, and I will gladly admit that. However, I feel strongly that he is not like in a serious relationship with someone else. I got to be honest here. All right, love. So there you go, my dear. And thank you again for your very kind donation/tip. I appreciate you. Oh, hold on. He keeps reaching out to you? So, okay, perhaps that energy, though, is you being lazy. That Eight of Pentacles reverse. Like, is there a reason why you're not reaching out to him? Are you just like, I don't feel like it? I think, you know what? I think Nessa, do you have commitment issues? But the thing is, if you don't want a commitment right now, that's totally respectable. However, though, I don't feel I'm good. Like I said, I'm standing firm that I really don't believe he's got a serious relationship or anything like that on the side. I really don't. So there you go, my dear. Hold on. He said he is single by choice, but he's dating someone seriously on the side. So I don't get it. Hold on. So he told you he's dating someone seriously on the side? Hmm. This is interesting. I don't think he is. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think it's serious. Like I said, I do see him dating, like maybe casually dating. However, I don't think it's serious. I don't. I don't. All right. And Juju B, I did not forget you. Slash Mousy. I'm gonna do, if you don't mind, Juju, I'm gonna do Denise's question next, if that's okay. Give me a thumbs up if you're okay with that. If not, I will do yours next. Oh, candles. Oh, I love you too. Yeah, I don't think it is. I really don't. Okay, Juju said okay. All right. Okay, just making sure. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. That's cute. Okay, so let me go back up to Denise. Hold, please. Oh, where did it go? Okay, for 2 questions now. I see. Okay, there we go. All right. Spirit angels and guides, please come through for Denise. What are Vincent's next actions towards Denise? Spirit angels and guides, what are Vincent's next actions towards Denise? Next actions towards Denise, please. What are Vincent's next actions towards Denise? All right, so this is interesting. We have some combo energy. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we also have the Ace of Swords, followed by the Two of Wands. Okay, so I'm curious if this is kind of like a new relationship or someone kind of new in your life with this Vincent person. However, I'm gonna say this about their character. This person does seem open, honest, okay, and that they have what I would say overall just positive kind of a liking to you. However, I want to this is a side note. This Ten of Wands and Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this indicates to me either him or you, Vincent or you. I'm gonna maybe say lean more towards him. However, though, it really could be either one. They have a lot on their plate right now. Okay, this Ten of Wands, this Five of Pentacles. They're dealing with a lot in regards to a lot of burden that they're holding, because this is the card of holding the burdens on your shoulder. The Five of Pentacles, they're just kind of having a rough go, or it could be you as well. Okay, so saying that, that's just kind of to give you a side view of this person. Okay, or vice versa, them of you, meaning while this person, like I said, this feels very truthful, honest, and overall positive, and like a liking towards you. Okay, an interest for sure. But, however, keep in mind that this right here going on could influence their behavior, is really what I'm trying to get at. But overall, I would say they definitely are intrigued, and they're interested in you. Their next actions will be probably to talk to you soon. All right? So, there you go, my dear. Talk, communicate, DM, whatever you want to call it. But there you go, my love. And thank you for your question. Let me find your next one. How does Tyler feel about our friendship? Oh, good question. All right, spirit angels and guides, please come through for Denise. So Denise would like to know, how does Tyler feel about their friendship? Spirit angels and guides, how is Tyler feeling about Tyler and Denise's friendship? How is Tyler feeling about Denise and Tyler's friendship? All right. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this person, there's like a lot of dynamics here. Okay, how do they feel about your guys' friendship? I feel like there's been a lot of charity between the two of you. However, though, I feel like there's been a lot of mistrust or misplaced trust. Okay, the Queen of Swords in reverse tells me that there's someone involved that might be like they go off the handle, like they're quick to talk with like harshness at times. And the Page of Wands indicates someone else who can be kind of negative in nature. This could be literally him and you, okay? Definitely could indicate both of your guys' energies. So I'm going to say that this person feels both grateful for your friendship, okay? However, though, there is some issue here, though. I'm not going to hold back on that. There's some issue that they feel kind of heartbroken about or really upset about, and it's involving what I feel like is both of you or extensions of both of you. Someone that would affect the relationship, though, okay? So yeah, I would say they do feel, like I said, in a big part, they do feel thankful for the friendship. However, there's a real sense of betrayal here that Tyler is also feeling, or some type of hurt. But I don't feel like they have expressed that necessarily. So there you go, my dear. Cyclops, I donated again. I want to ask about the outcome of this connection with Jeremy. I'm literally so confused. Okay. And thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. All right, Spirit. I would like to know about the outcome of this connection with Jeremy. Let's caveat that with maybe some advice in there as well. All right. So we have the Justice card and the Hierophant. This is so interesting. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for advice. Okay, so let's start with the advice a little bit that I kind of caveated to. So the advice here, though, from your guides is telling you to kind of take a step back and chill out, meaning kind of sit and wait a little bit is the vibe I'm feeling, okay? How is this going to end up? What's the outcome going to be with Jeremy? I gotta be super honest here. Okay, so the Hierophant can oftentimes hint to marriage. I'm just gonna say it. And justice is, literally can mean the court. So I'm not saying you guys are gonna get married, but it's really possible. I gotta be honest. This is so odd. I know probably for you too, but again, I'm not necessarily saying you guys will be married, but this could also this can be an intuitive of perhaps a commitment. Okay, maybe not marriage necessarily. However, this could mean a commitment. Okay, and I feel as though things are actually going to balance themselves out between the energy between him and you. Okay, we see that clearly with this first card of Justice and the Hierophant, and overall positive. Also kind of a what I would call a traditional card. That's why it can represent marriage. But yeah, I feel like overall things are going to get better and communication is going to be better here. Okay, so there you go, my dear. Good to see you, Unbreakable. Oh, sorry about your allergies. You have sage in your garden? That's so cool. Clumsy, you have never been wrong for me. Knock on wood, right? Thank you for that. But yeah, that's it's what I see. It's what I'm but I find it so hard to grapple. Oh, gee, yeah, I get it. I get it. And like I said, it might not necessarily mean marriage. But could it? It could. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I see. That's what I'm feeling and sensing. But more importantly, I think it means some type of balancing out in regards to commitment and you knowing. At least I believe for sure. At least some clarity on it at the very minimal. What are you talking about? Stop face. You look like a big bruise. Just kidding. And L, I still have your question starred. However, if you have a different question, let me know. But I did see your question earlier, and I started. And if you remember, I will get to the ones because those that send in donations or tips, so they get to cut the line. However, I do go back. I never say I absolute promise I'll get to it, but 9 times or at least 8 to 9 times out of 10, you can even ask the mods. I will get to the questions in the chat. Okay, so unless it's a different question, then go ahead and type it in. But if it's the same question as before, L, um, then I will get to it soon. Okay, I will try to. Yes, Clumsy, I'm going to grow 3 kinds of sage this summer. I hope. I want to one day hopefully get. That's so cool. What kinds? I'm so like intrigued here. And when you start growing it, can I have some? I'll pay you for it. I would love that. That's so cool. All right. So we're gonna do Juju's reading, and then L, if there's not another paid or donated in for question, then I will get to yours. Okay. But I didn't forget it. Okay, love. All right. So spirit angels and guides, please come through for Juju B. Guys, please come through for a general reading for Juju B. We're gonna start with North, please, for Juju. Can we start with North? Thank you. And then we'll go East, please. East for Juju. And then South, please, for Juju B. And then West. West for Juju B, please. And then Center. Okay. Put your center one over there. All right. So we're going to start with North, okay? Because you know I do this like the compass. Woo! So North is your home, it's stability, it's your roots, it's work, career, Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups. This is new relationships. This is new. It could even be a new job. Um, but I feel like because it's cups related, because we got the Ace of Cups here, I really feel as though this is either like a healing of a past relationship or a new relationship coming in for you. Okay, Jujubee? Very, very interesting. Okay, now we're going to go to the East. The Four of Wands in reverse. All right, hold on. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I got to do something real quick. All right. Sorry about that. Levi came in here. He thought there was like a message on my phone I had to reply to right away. So, okay. Anywho, sorry about that, Juju. All right. So, moving on, or moving along, we were at East. Okay. So, which represents communication, social interaction, um, technology, traveling at times as well, um, our coworkers, etc. Okay. So, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So, in this regard, I feel like you have a separation either from a group or from like group thinking, okay? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. So take that, either however it resonates, really, okay? Now we're going to go to the South, which is, the things we're impassioned about, new ideas, and the things that make us all warm and fuzzy and give us energy. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is either your energy, or perhaps someone around you. I feel as though like there's either a lack of charisma with this person, or that you're feeling like you have a lack of charisma and charm, okay? And it feels like if it's a confident shift that's needed for you, you're encouraged to do so. However, if this is in regards to like another person, this is what I'll say. You can't force like chemistry, okay? That's really the message I'm hearing in my head. You can't force chemistry. If it's just not there, it's just not there, okay? Now, we're going to go to the West, which is our relationships and emotions. Ooh, look at you, the Empress. Mother, look at you, Mama. No, just kidding. Are you pregnant? This can be a card for pregnancy for some women. If you're totally not, that's okay as well. So the Empress, though, is just really feeling. I feel like you're really tapped into some, feminine energy right now, and it's empowering, and it's self confident, and it's nurturing, and it's creative, and it's caring and loving. And I feel as though that's how you're going to be perceived in your relationships, and you're feeling that you're emoting that as well in your emotions. So another message here is don't forget to contact your mom, because the Empress again can represent our like moms in general. So reach out to your mom if you haven't in a while. Okay. So there you go there. And then for your center card, which is a message from Spirit, we have the King of Swords, but in reverse. Okay. So this is to say, don't let power and influence change you. However, I feel like this card really kind of could definitely reflect somebody else that's kind of in your sphere right now. And Spirit is letting you know that person, maybe that person's power and influence has gotten to their head somehow. And they're just kind of like bringing it to your attention. All right, GGB? So there you go, my dear. And Mousy and Juju, thank you both for that. Yes, you definitely could be. And you're very, very welcome. And And don't be sorry for donating at all. Remember? Oh wait, maybe you weren't here in the beginning. But I'm starting to save money for my daughter's gymnastics fund. So hey, don't be sorry. I'll take it all day. No, really though, I appreciate it. All right, so let's see what you got though. Exactly. Thank you, Jujubee. All right. Does he just want physical intimacy, sex with me, and not something committed? What is the truth with this or hold on, and what is the truth with the person's love life? Okay, hold on. If you can, Nessa, do me a favor, clarify on your second question about what is the truth with this person's love life. Um, Meaning, like, do you want to know, like who he's dating, or if he's been dating multiple people, or give me a little bit of clarity on your second question, okay? All right. So for your first one, though, Spirit angels and guides, please come through for Nessa. Nessa would like to know, does Jeremy just want physical intimacy, i.e. sex, and not something committed? Does he just want physical interaction, Spirit? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Then we have the Seven of Swords. This is interesting. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to use my pendulum, okay? So Spirit, please come through. Hold on. All right. Where is my, hold on. Let me put this on the selenite real quick. All right. Okay, so Spirit, please come through for some clarification on this for Nessa. Does Jeremy just want sex from Nessa? Okay, so I'm getting a slight no. And then it'll go back to reading. No, I don't believe so. No. Okay, I'm getting another no. All right, yeah. So no. He is not looking just for sex. However, though, I feel like this is kind of coming through as maybe a little bit of a shaded history, okay? And this could also be insecurities about you in particular, okay, Nessa? So there you go on that. And then let me see your other question. Or your clarification on that second question, if you can. Okay. All right. There we go. Thank you for that. All right. So Spirit, please come through for Nessa. Guys, question is Jeremy currently dating Spirit Energy, or Spirit Angels and Guides? Come through for Nessa for a question about Jeremy. Is Jeremy dating multiple people? Is Jeremy dating multiple people currently, Spirit? All right. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to say, I'd say at least two. All right. And they don't feel, one feels like it could be maybe like someone they dated in the past. And the other feels like I don't even know if I would consider dating necessarily. However, though, I'm just going to include that person. So I'd say at least two. All right. There you go, my dear. All right. So let me go back up here real quick. Chicka 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 choo choo. I want to get back up here real quick. Just so Elle knows I did not forget her. I did not forget you, Elle. I'm looking for your question now before another reading does come in, just in case. And let me see this. Hold on. Where did it go? Where's the star at? Where did it go, Elle? I know I started. Hold on. I think I found it. There we go. All right, Elle. Okay, so I had a bit of divergence of opinion with F yesterday, and I wonder how he sees me. Does he still have big esteem for me, or have something tainted? Has something tainted his views about me? Things are good. Thank you. Okay, you got it. So you said things were a divergence of opinion. Okay, so just a little disagreement. All right, Spirit, please come through. For L, L's question is about F. Has F's opinion of L changed? Changed. Why can't I say changed? I feel so weird. Words are hard. All right, Spirit. We got this now. I can say changed now, I think. All right, Spirit, please come through for L. L would like to know, after this bit of a divergence of opinion with F yesterday, does F have a different opinion of L today since yesterday? Is F upset, or does he still hold her in high regard? All right. Ace of Pentacles. Of course he does. He likes you. Ten of Swords in reverse. He's going to be over it like that. He'll be over it before you know it. All right, love? So don't you worry your pretty little head about it, lovey. All right, moving on. Let me get back down to the regular chat. And here I go. Hold on. I see you, Nessa. Hold on. I'm looking at something real quick. And you're welcome, Elle. No problem. Oh my gosh. Look. Did you see this? Oh, I knew it. But I'm glad you told me because that makes me feel good. So he did. I mean, I'm not saying yay like you guys canceled the date. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. But thank you for telling me that because that just gives me like some affirmation, confirmation that what I'm getting is like confirmed is correct. I had to cancel the date I had with Terrell today. Like you said, I had a home situation come up. That is why I say you're never wrong. I can't believe the things. Oh, I'm sorry though that you did have to cancel. On a side note, sorry. I'm all sorry. Okay, so let me get to your question though. I do see it up here, and thank you again. What should I do with Jeremy? I don't know what to do. Any advice for me? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. Sometimes we just need that advice from our guides. All right, so Spirit, please come through for Vanessa with some advice here. Can we have some advice for Nessa with what to do with this Jeremy situation? What should Nessa do with this situation? Some advice from his guides, please. Advice about the Jeremy situation. Advice about the Jeremy situation. Okay, so I feel like I don't mean to sound cryptic when I say this either. Okay, so we have the star, okay? Hold on. Can you guys hear it when I'm getting my instant messages? I'm going to quiet them real quick just in case you can, okay? Um, so hold on one sec. All right. Sorry about that if that was interrupting. All right. So we have the star. We also have the 9 of swords in reverse and the high priestess in reverse as well. Okay. So I feel like you're going to have a little faith here. And I know that's going to sound really cheesy, but it's honestly what's coming through. Um, this is the advice here is get out of your head, honestly. Get out of your head about this for a little while, okay? Meaning, don't overanalyze your thoughts and don't overanalyze what's going, everything around you right now, okay? Um, and you're probably like, I'm trying not to. But if there's something you could do, even if it's just to clear your mind, take like a few deep breaths, ask your guardian angel, your spirit guide to come through to help you have some peace of mind during this time until things are a little bit more clear between you and Jeremy. But the star is really coming through strong here. I wonder what Jeremy's sign is, if you know it, because there was something about an Aquarius, I think, in your March reading. But also, just in its plain meaning, the star is very much like, your guides got your back, but this is also about some healing going on, but really having kind of hope and, just having faith in something or someone that, things will actually turn out well in this situation. So there you go, my dear. Mousy, were you eating fake food again? Just kidding. Sagittarius, interesting. I wonder if Aquarius is predominant in his chart, though. Like if that could be his moon sign or his rising sign, something like that. Like for me, it's funny because my moon sign is a Sagittarius, and I relate more to my moon sign than I do like my regular astrological sign. So that's why I'm curious about that. Pesky Americans. The past. Oh, hold on. Yeah, the past master. Hello. Thank you for being here. Just coming by to show some love. Well, thank you for showing me that love. Whoop whoop. I appreciate it. Ooh, your moon sign is Gemini, John D? Really? Oh, okay. So, they call the rising sign I describe as our dad, and then the moon sign I describe as our mom. Because traditionally, through astrology, the sun sign is more, what you display outwardly and professionally. That's why traditionally it was called like the dad sign. And then the mom sign, which would be our moon sign, is more what you feel intuitively, what you keep secret, what you keep hidden, maybe even. Um, so yeah, very interesting. And yours being the Gemini is very interesting to me. So just a tangent there. Um, and thank you, Nessa, again. Appreciate that. And no, you're good. Keep donating. I told you it's going towards the gymnastics fund. Throw it at me. You're fine. I'm just playing. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, so John D, when I think of that, I'm like, because Gemini is the sign of duality. A lot of people will say, "Oh, Gemini split personality." I don't really necessarily see it that way because um, Gemini in astrology is the Lover's card. So this is a duality that's very much learning to separate and find the connection between you and another person or people in general or relationships in general. I would even say perhaps you're someone who doesn't easily fall in love. You might be someone who's quite the opposite. So there's a lot there, I feel like, with Gemini being your moon sign. Just saying, John D. Jujubee, go online and type in what's my moon sign, and then go to the quiz, and then tell me what your moon sign is. Okay, actually, we already slept together. Oh, well. Speaking of sleeping together, real quick, I gotta grift this, okay? Just before I forget. Okay, so I really wish Angel was kind of here, because she has asked me this question numerous times. However, though, everyone that is here, I've had this question asked before. Do I do sexual readings like for couples and people's sex life? And the answer is yes. I have had the Tarot of Sexual Magic for years now. However, I cannot do those type of readings on YouTube. I will get in trouble. Okay. But yes, I have had people ask me time and time again if I could do sexual compatibility readings for them, and I can, and I do them. However, if you do want one of those readings, like I said, because YouTube, you'll lose its cool on me if I did those on here, and the cards are graphic, as you would think. They're graphic in nature. Okay. So however, though, if you ever do want a sexual compatibility reading, or even about your own sexuality, those again can be really personal readings anyway, so I understand, and YouTube would have a fit. Please email me, Jujubee, if you can't, drop my email in the chat. So if anybody ever does want one of those readings, you can reach out to me through email, and I would be glad to give you one. But yeah, Angel has asked me about that several times, and you brought up sex again, so that was just my little grift on the side, because Angel had asked me about it before, and someone else. So thank you for letting me do that. Now, onward with your reading. Okay, actually, we have put together, but afterwards I told him I wanted something long term, so I can't do this again. He said he understood, but we are still talking about his friends. Oh, okay, so now the plot thickens a little bit here. All right. I'll get you a question, Mousy. You're so cute. All right, so are you feeling, you know what? Are you feeling used in any way or something to that degree? Is that what it is? I am just curious by chance. Is there like a way you're feeling about it personally, or because this is the thing? Okay, hold on. Let me say this. Okay, you said, but afterwards I told him. Okay, so afterwards you said you wanted something long term, so I can't do this again. He said he understood. Okay, so did you give him a chance to answer? Like, did you give him a chance to respond about like wanting to be in a relationship, or was he like very like clear to you, like, hey, well, I don't want a serious relationship right now? Not used. Just feel like I don't know what to think about him. It's like we do have a connection out of bed. There's chemistry. Yeah, I sense that with the cards. All right. He didn't tell me that he doesn't want a serious relationship. So how do I know? Nessa, you're gonna have to ask him. Nessa, come on, Nessa. All right, but let's just get some general feels about this, okay? Let's just get some general input here. Let's see. Well, hoping the cards would tell me. Look, I will tell you this. Actually, I'm gonna stop talking. And then we'll see what comes up. All right. So, Spirit, please come through. So, does Jeremy know what he wants right now in regards to relationships and romance? Now, does he know what he wants in regards to Nessa in particular? And some commentary about this. got 2 aces. So the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be one of two things. Okay, so it does kind of suggest that he is focused on his career a little bit. However, though, this could be also working hard at trying to connect with you, even perhaps. It could be either one. Okay, so however, though, these I find more interesting. Okay, but there's nothing negative here. Okay, there's nothing like he wants to sleep with a whole bunch of people, yada yada yada. Okay, however, though, this is really interesting. What does he want from you specifically in regards to romance? The Ace of Swords. He wants something new that's truthful, that's an honest relationship with an open line of communication. So again, what I said just a little bit ago about, well, you need to talk to him. I'm going to stick with that. I feel like you need to ask him, clarify these questions, okay? And then what I got for a little side note or comment from Spirit, the Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces in a reading is considered pretty dang lucky, okay? And I feel like that you're kind of giving you were given a little bit of like a blessing here in regards to this person. Somehow, some way, this relationship or the connection with this individual has there's something intertwined with it, either like I said, with this person in particular, or that's going to lead you to really something really special and new in regards to building a home and a foundation and confidence, even your self-confidence in particular. There's a few different things, a few different paths we could go here, but I'm going to leave it at that. And I feel like the biggest message out of here is you going and clarifying with this person. Okay. You need to clarify and tell him how, ask him, hey, I mentioned this and this, but I never really heard anything from you. I want to know this is this, whatever the case is. I feel like you need to get that, to clarify that, and no one can clarify it for you. You got to do it. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Scorpio moon, Juju. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so hold on. $30. Hold on. What is 30 years? Is that how long that you've been alive, Mousy? Oh, how cute is this? How cute is this? So, fun fact, July 4th is the 30-year anniversary of the first time I met my husband. How cute is that? Oh, I love that. That's awesome. And you're welcome. And then Mousy said, my husband is a Virgo and I'm a Capricorn. Oh, you're both Earth signs. Interesting. Hey yo. Hey yo. What are we hey yoing? Oh, okay. So what would that cost asking for a friend? Like if you, it kind of depends what you want to know, honestly. So ask your friend like what they would want to inquire about. Is it just like a basic like chemistry between like them and their partner? That would probably be like a $10 reading, $9 reading, something like that. It'd probably only be like 3 cards. But the more in depth you want to go, or certain aspects that we could dive into, it'd be a little bit different. But yeah, like a basic one, like $10. And thank you for putting my email in there, Juju. Appreciate it. We were separated by 7 years and more than 1,000 miles when he started trying to find me. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, you met when you were 14. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Did you hear Snotface? He says he loves a good love story. Whatever, Snotface. You had to go and grow up, didn't you, Snotface? Oh, your rising sign is Taurus. That is so you, Juju. For real, for real. Like for real on that one. I'm a Taurus, but like I said, I relate more to my moon sign than anything as a Sagittarius. However, though, I do have like a lot of Taurus traits, especially kind of a little bit of a homebody at times and loyalty. They're big on loyal, and they can be stubborn at times. So there's a few little things I do connect with as a Taurus, but I feel a lot more in sync with my moon sign than just my regular sign or whatever. John D, hold on. What's Cancer slash Taurus? I thought you're a Pisces. Aren't you a Pisces? John D. Says, guys, file that away from me, please. Yes, I will. Okay, hold on. I love a Taurus. You do? Are you talking about me? Pisces love me. I'm telling you, they love me. I feel like almost every Pisces I've met, they instantly like are drawn to me, and I love them back. But they know me, like they gravitate towards me. Literally, they're like, it's her, it's her, it's her, it's her. But I love Pisces. I knew it. I knew it. I was right. Okay, so now most Tauruses are cool in your world. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with Tauruses. I kind of, you know what, I view them a little bit like the boring sign. Even though they're really not boring, I guess. But like I said, I just feel like I do relate a little bit more to my moon sign than but my is it my sun or my rising sign? The one that's the dad. Why did I just get the two of them confused? But that one is Leo, which makes sense because outwardly I'm very outgoing and optimistic, while inwardly I have like a much different dynamic. All right, now moving on to other readings. John D, let's do you. No pun intended. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for John D. Messages for John D today. Messages for John D. Anything else, spirit? So I think there's like some ending, there's a transition or end to a transition or the beginning of a transition. But the ending too, I think some a little bit of negativity or like not even negativity. I would call this more like because okay, so we have the Hanged Man for you. Okay, the Hanged Man, the card of death, which also represents Scorpio, by the way, Jujubee. I saw your question. I'll get to it in a second. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. All right. So, Snot Face. There's a change of coming in. I feel like the way you see things and the way you view things. Now take the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is very much feeling left out in the cold, okay? However, though, the Five of Pentacles, if we depict the image and go back to some of its origins, if you see the light that's resonating within the house, if only the ones that are left out in the cold just looked back, they would see that there's light on the inside of the house. They have the okay to go in and be comforted and be warmed by the fire, so to speak. Okay. However, it's almost like when you don't want to take help from anybody or you don't want to ask. Okay, it could be a card of like pride, not wanting to ask or reach out when you need advice or just want to talk to someone even. Okay. And that could go to interactions every day or kind of like a spiritual awareness type thing, not wanting to ask your guides for help or, whatever the case may be. However, the hangman kind of tells me, okay, you've been in this position for a while now. You've been seeing things through this lens for a while. Death says it's time to end and change what's going on here with that perception. All right. And just welcome it. Welcome the death of, those old feelings and structures and beliefs that you have outgrown, much like the tower. Once it starts to crumble down, then we burn the whole thing and start again, right? But I really feel like with you, this is more of like a development. There is something that's being outgrown here. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Okay. So Scorpio's really interesting. Okay. So Scorpios, there is a sense of them that can be similar to Pisces, but not quite. Okay. Now, like I said, represents death in tarot, but Scorpios are very sexually fueled, but also they also represent, kind of like the occult a little bit as well. There's a little bit of like dark goth energy that goes along with being a Scorpio or with the Scorpio sign. However, though, there's another side that deals with like relationships. And also, if we go back like a long time into astrology, and to Scorpio in particular, they were thought to kind of they're kind of known a little bit as the gatekeepers, a little bit like the death card, you know what I mean? The afterlife. So there is a sense of intuition about them as well. However, they can be very prone to dark imaginings, like Pisces. Okay. However, I would say Scorpios could even get a little bit deeper, but they are smart, intuitively, and they can be really intense. Also, they have a really good sense of business, and they often have really strong business relationships. And also, the sign of Scorpio can also represent inheritance. So, by nature, they are more likely than any other sign to inherit a wealth of money through family lineage. So, it's another little interesting factoid there. So, yeah, there you go. And so again, relate that to the moon sign. Okay. These are things that are a little bit more hidden about you that you wouldn't just tell anybody. Okay. Things that are hidden, secretive, a little bit more intuitive, the subconscious. So you tell me if it resonates. Oh, that last guy made me feel good. And can I timestamp you? Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm fired. Scorpios are tough. Yeah, they are. I'd say that too. Oh, John D, I have something to talk to you about. Maybe at the end of this live, I'll reach out to you on Discord, or if I have time, I'll talk to you because I finished that book, and there were some cool things about the coyote in general that I wanted to tell you about that I thought you would like. I like it. Did resonate. Very interesting. I love that you said mum. My mum, a Pisces mum. You know what? I have a mum tattooed on me. Mums are flowers on my right arm. It goes across my chest, and I'm not really wanting to get naked right now. But on my right arm, I have a bumblebee that's like pollinating a mum, and then a dandelion that's kind of like blowing in the wind across my chest. And I didn't know it was a mum flower for a while. And I was like, mum's the word. And I found out that the mum flower, meaning mum's the word, is because like the center of the mum flower is actually hidden. So get it, mum's the word. Kind of cool. Fun fact, right? Mum's the word. Mums are angels. I think of a flower every time you say mom. Do you? See? How cool. The word is God? Really? I didn't know that. Mum's the word. Mum's the word. Mum. Just kidding. That was weird, huh? You're like, what the what? Okay, guys. So, I will show you a good website to find out like your moon sign and stuff. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I like this one. All right, so there's a link in the chat. Mousy. This is you could go to anyone, but if you want to, you can find. This is a good website that I like. So Heidi, I love Heidi's name, and Heidi, welcome. I wondered what you were. You seem way more Sagittarius to me than Taurus and Leo rising totally shows. I don't know any bubbly tarot or Tauruses, but all my Sag friends are, so that I know. Heidi, do you want a reading, love? Let me know in the chat, and welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. So, Spirit Angels and Guides, I'm going to timestamp now because the three amigos are not currently here. So we'll start with Mel. Mel, your timestamp is going to be 1:37. All right. So, Melanie, Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through from Mel from Down Under. Mel from Down Under. Messages for Mel today, please. Messages for Mel. How is Mel's weekend going to go? Messages for the weekend for Mel. Anything else, Spirit? All right, now we got the Fool in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and we also have the High Priestess. Okay, so there's a big overarching message here. All right, so the Fool reverse, the Hermit reverse. So it feels like you're going to be urged to either go out somewhere, like socially. Maybe you don't want to, or maybe you do. However, though, we also have this like vibe of resistance, like you're not wanting to for some reason, or this could be someone's energy around you who's kind of being kind of like a little bit of like a hermit or like overly reserved. If that's the case, or even in the other case, the overarching message for you this weekend is listen to your instincts on this on this one, and don't second guess it. Okay, so there you go, Mel. And next up will be Text Gen. So, Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for Text Gen. Timestamp for Text Gen will be 1:38:40. All right, Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for Text Gen. Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for Text Gen. All right, messages for Text Gen, please, Spirit. All right, Text Gen. The Four of Wands in reverse, the Moon, and Judgment. Okay, so there's some disconnect that has happened, okay? It doesn't have to be major or something, like meaning like it doesn't mean you don't ever have to talk to this group or something. However, there's a little bit disharmony, either like amongst friends or old friends, or perhaps acquaintances, perhaps internet friends, or even perhaps coworkers or family or extended family, okay? However, I feel like this could probably be more friend to social friend to co-worker related, but there is still possibility it could be some type of family relation. However, there's been a disconnect between you and like this group, and for whatever reason, okay. However, the moon and judgment, I feel like it's like, I don't know if there's like this acceptance of that disconnect. And like I said, it doesn't have to be anything serious. It could be as simple as, just not agreeing on something. And these cards just indicate like it's going to be squashed by this weekend. It's time to move on from it, whether it's something minor, like I said, maybe just a disagreement, or even something more major in that disconnect with these people or group. The overall message is it's time to have closure on that, and closure will be coming for you in that regard. All right, love? So there you go, my dear. All right, now timestamp for Miami Spice is going to be, let's do 141 even. All right. All right, spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Miami Spice. Spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Miami Spice. Messages for Miami for the weekend. All right, Miami. So we have the Queen of Cups versus the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be a little bit of a mommy here. Make sure you do get rest this weekend. Also, make sure you're taking care of yourself physically. Every once in a blue moon, and this is, like I said, just once in a blue moon, every now and then when that Four of Swords comes up, it could represent someone in the hospital, okay? This could be someone related to you or you yourself. But that's just a friendly reminder. Make sure you're taking care of yourself physically, okay? And getting rest, though, is the major thing here. However, then we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So what popped in my head is your son's girlfriend. I don't know why, but I'm going to go with it. So I feel like I don't know if he's having necessarily issues with her right now, or that will be coming up this weekend, or perhaps there's like something contributed to perhaps you interacting with your son because of her. But there's something going on with that this weekend, okay? I'm not quite sure if he's going to be talking to you about it. I feel like he might, though. I feel like he could bring it up. But for instance, if like, you were supposed to hear from him and then you don't, I feel as though she's a little bit behind that. Queen of Cups is kind of encouraging you. You keep cool with your emotions here. In regards to your feelings on her, okay? Try to keep cool with your emotions and stay balanced in them. All right. So there you go, my love. Don't ever feel bad about that. I've been scared to speak up because I feel so bad. You should not feel bad about that at all. And I try to, reiterate that too. No matter what, like I tell everyone, the donations and get priority, because that's my way of thinking those that are able to help me out. But again, I try to always reiterate, if you can't send in a tip or donation, that's completely fine. And I would never, I would never want you to feel bad for that either. That makes me feel kind of bad. I feel bad. Don't feel bad, okay? It's not about that. It's not the dang honey, but I researched the square and it just freaks me out. Hold on, I researched the square, but I researched the square and it just freaks me out. I'm so glad you're not mad at me, Clumsy. Okay, hold on. Now you have to explain yourself. What do you mean you researched the square? And it just freaks me out. Hold on, what square? Talk to me. I'm so intrigued now. I'm like, what square? Mousy, I need a bracelet that says Juju, B, and John D. You're too cute. I love it. You guys are adorable. Okay, hold please. Hold on, where did it go? And thank you for time stamping those, Juju B. Appreciate it. Sorry, sorry, I got distracted. Talk to the friend I had the reading about. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's understandable. Night, Mousy. So good to see you. Love you. Good night, my mouse. Yep, good night, Mousy. Okay, so I really want to hear from Heidi on this. I'm like salivating now. I'm like, what is she talking about this square? I'm so intrigued. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll timestamp this for Darth. We'll do 146 even for Darth. All right. But Spirit, Angels and Guides, please come through for Darth's reading. We have a reading for Darth for the weekend. Messages for Darth for the weekend. All right, let's see what we got. All right. So, Darth, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the King of Wands in reverse, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, I just want to first note the Seven of Wands. I don't know. Most people might know this, but this is probably my favorite tarot card. Okay, it's the card of the underdog, and everybody loves the underdog. Do we not? However, so traditionally, we'll just say card of the underdog, meaning, and in a lot of other, there's some tarot decks where you'll see this person here starting igniting like almost like a spark and a flame with very minimal, okay, like with just a rock and a piece of string or whatever it is. But this is very much, it can also mean a lot of people can relate this also to having this sense of competition about you, okay. But this is really much like really kind of trying to persevere over odds that could be against you in some sense. And for you, I feel like it's in the sense of the things that you're really passionate about or care about, people, your ideals, emotions, etc., dynamics. Okay, however, though, the King of Wands reverse and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, there is something that is you're seeing out of you, okay? Or if it's not you seeing it out of you, it's someone very close to you is seeing, has a very distorted view on a current situation, okay? And my question for you is, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, is it for you to change this person's mind? Is it for you to try to help this person? And if you possibly have helped them, are you going to continue to do so? And to what degree? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune reverse can feel like you're getting the short end of the stick. However, though, the great thing about the wheel is that wheel keeps turning. Okay, so it might be down. You might be on the other side of the coin temporarily, or down on your luck. However, this wheel will keep spinning, and a better cycle will still come along. Okay, but there you go, Darth. There's your reading. I got a preacher. Oh gosh, what is this about? Hold please. You're getting a timeout for being weird, and I'm the weirdest person of all. But I don't understand. You come back in 15 minutes when you figure out what chat you're in. Oh. Oh no, I didn't time stamp Darth. Oh, I'll find it later and I can do it for you, love. No worries. There you are, Heidi. Woohoo! Okay. Now I am ready to listen about the square. I'm very intrigued. Okay. The square payment method on your website. Oh, I thought this was like oh, well, look, I thought this was like something that happened to you. I was like, what is she talking about? The square? What is she talking about? You can, there is links down below if you ever do want to send a, like to my Cash App. There's also the PayPal link. It's in the description. And it's also, if you look like on the banner, it's right there as well. Oh, that's so funny. I thought this was like top secret. I'm like, what is she talking about? The square? Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Or you want to use it. The risk in reading what I saw just scared me. Oh, that's okay. I understand. But Heidi, do you have a question? If not, would you like a general reading? Just let me know in the chat, okay? My pleasure to give you one. And this is your first time here that I know of. And hello, Annabella. How are you? Mousy. Mousy. Hey, Mousy. Hey, you, Mousy. And Unbreakable, let me know if you have like a specific question or if you just want like a general like love and romance like energy for the weekend or for the week or whatever the case may be, okay? Um Having said that, I do want to pull a card or two for Mousy for the weekend. All right, angels and guides, let's go through for Mousy. What's going on with Mousy this weekend? Messages for Mousy for the weekend. What's going on with Mousy? All right, let's take a peek. The Chariot. Ooh, and the Three of Pentacles. This is kind of cool. So this is like a green light for anything you're doing with a group, with a friend, meaning, you know, any projects you're working on, any, you know, even communication wise, if this is just all a green light in regards to group communication and group, maybe even, you know, meeting up with certain friends or a friend and any projects or, you know, group communication in any way. This is just a big green light for that. Even traveling, another big green light. So there you go, Mousy. I know, right? And Heidi, I'm looking at you. Tell me if you have a certain question or if you just want a general reading. If you don't tell me, I'll just end up pulling cards for you anyway. So you might as well just let me know what you want. Hold on. Oh, okay, I see you in there. Hold on, Mousy. Your shorts. Oh, how cool. I gotta go look at your shorts, Mousy. I'm curious because you talked about getting a hotel room for a couple of nights. Okay, so Unbreakable. So you were talking about someone who for a couple of nights. Okay, so Spirit Angels and Guides is the person that Unbreakable 96 is thinking about. Are they still wanting to get a hotel room for a couple of nights? What's going on with that? Is it, hold on, is it Unbreakable Amber, you guys? You guys, I'm having a blonde moment. I am blonde, but I'm still having a blonde moment. Amber is Unbreakable. Unbreakable, you're Amber, right? Let me know in the chat. Sorry to disrupt the flow. The flow, Joe. So we have here the Four of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Okay, hold on. But okay, so Unbreakable, just real quick. I don't know why I thought this, but you're not, are you Rick's Click's girlfriend? That's what I was going to ask you, because I thought that was Rick's Click's girlfriend's name, but I could be way off. So if you're not Rick's Click's girlfriend, just say I'm not Rick's girlfriend, just so I know, because I don't want to misinterpret this read. And for some reason, that I was thinking you were Amber. If you're not, I totally apologize. So hold on, you did too? Okay, so this isn't just me. Oh, we are just friends. Okay, okay. Hold on, I think I remember now. Yes, that's your friend. Okay, I'm sorry. Why did that pop in my head that way? Okay, so you want to know about the hotel room for a couple of nights. Now, are you wanting to know if they are still wanting to invite you to go to a hotel room for a couple of nights? Or were they mentioning it like, I'm going to a hotel for a few nights with a couple of girls or something like that? I'm thinking it's the first, but just in case. So we got the Four of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So in the case of them and, saying that they wanted to get like a hotel room with you or to meet up with you, it feels like this is a positive affirmation with the Queen of Swords. Like they've communicated that to you. And you guys are pretty much both on the same page and everything's kind of like a go in that regard. The Four of Swords in reverse, if I'm being honest, is telling me there ain't going to be much sleeping going on. It's kind of the card of unrest. So I'll leave it at that. So there you go, my dear. Hold on. He was hinting. Just being mad at me. Really? Oh, like wanting to get away? So in that case, I would take it more because even if this person, let's say, was just going off and doing their own thing, the Four of Swords in reverse, I just say that, and then the Queen of Swords, I wouldn't necessarily say they're going to meet up with someone, but they definitely could literally just be telling the truth with that Queen of Swords coming through as direct energy. And then the Four of Swords reverse would just be mean they weren't getting much rest, that they didn't really like the hotel or the accommodations or what have you. So I would caveat that, or yeah, I would caveat it with that. So there you go, my dear. Now, hold on, let me go back up here. Oh, gee, that's crazy. I just told him that on Facebook message. You told him what? Tell me. I love these moments too because I'm like, no way. Okay, so Heidi. No, you answered a question about my first boyfriend who reconnected me after falling off the planet. It's so funny, you were right about everything, including you said he doesn't feel successful getting through to me and still hasn't gotten back to him. And I still haven't gotten back to him. Okay, so you didn't ask a question here, Heidi. However, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards here just for some overall, just like maybe some vibes on the ex and you, and maybe some feelings going on here or what might need to be. I'm just going to read the energy. All right. So, Spirit, Angels, and Guides, can you please come through for Heidi in regards to the ex that she is disconnected with in the past? Is there any other additional information here about their connection, about a possible reconnection, etc.? For Heidi and the ex that she disconnected with a while back. What can you tell us about this connection with Heidi and the person Heidi is referencing and thinking of? All right, so we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so here is the deal. I think, like you said, that this was noted before. Feeling unsuccessful is coming through yet again. Um, However, the Three of Swords in reverse is this is one card I would much rather see in reverse than upright. Okay, because what this does tell me when I see the Three of Swords in reverse is there is actually some healing going on behind the scenes. And is that you? Is there a little bit of healing from past issues you've had with this person kind of starting to occur? Are you letting some forgiveness in? And vice versa, him towards you, etc. However, though, I feel like the overall kind of energy here, message, what have you, take what resonates is the Two of Swords. And that is, it could be, feeling like you're at a fork in the road, so to speak. But for me, Two Swords is very much, you're going to have to make up your mind here. Make up your mind now while you still have a choice a little bit. And I feel like the choice for you could be action. Do I want to reach out to this person? And that is like the choice you are stuck feeling like you want to make or you have to make. And I feel like your guides are saying to you, just make a choice already, or make a choice and make a choice you're comfortable with. However, there's still a lot of fear here, healing going on. So I'm not necessarily rushing you, but the Two of Swords is saying you are going to have to decide on this one. Don't leave it up to fate, so to speak. I feel like you're going to have to choose the route or the pathway here. Okay, so there you go, Heidi, with the very cute name. I love the name Heidi. Just FYI, everybody. I like the name Heidi. I'm really scared of retrying our set. Well, interestingly enough, Heidi, I did not read this message and already did that reading. So let me know if that resonates. So okay, or if you have any follow up. RJ, sure, go ahead. I am going to be ending reading soon, everybody. So there is your little warning. RJ wants to know, when will I reconcile with A? Okay, so Spirit Angels and Guides, when will RJ reconcile with A, or will they? Let's see. When will RJ reconcile with A? We have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords in reverse. I'd say within the next maybe couple months. It's kind of what I'm vibing. Okay, so there you go, my dear. All Heidi's are cool. I totally 100% agree here. Got it. And you're very welcome. All right, guys. So let me put this up. So readings are closed. But we're going to do oracle readings. So if you want to stick around for a free oracle card reading, you can chill out and hang out for a second. Now, hold on. What was I looking at? Okay, thank you so much. That was my question. Quite didn't seem I was asking. Amazing, thank you. You're very welcome. No problem. You hit every question in this reading that you didn't see I'd written. Major wow. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. You're a sweetie. I get very bashful sometimes when people give me compliments. But thank you. I really, really appreciate it. That's right. That's right. Boop boop. I love the oracle readings the most. Okay, so this is going to be a unique oracle reading. In particular, Jujubee, very unique because I have these dang archetype cards that I've had for like the last month. I got them brand new last month or 2 months ago, and I love these cards, and no one ever wants me to read with them, but I love them, and they have such cool use. And I'm going to start finding ways to use them more, even though most people don't like them. That's okay. And since it's like a free little oracle reading anyway, you guys are going to complain at me. I know y'all. All right. So, having said that, these are the big ass cards. They're huge. Let me move these out the way. So, these are, let me pull them out. Archetype cards, okay? And there's quite a few. I think there's like 80 something in here. I forgot how many. Hold on, how many is it here? 74. Okay, not as much as I thought. So there's 74 archetype cards in here. Now, maybe you're thinking, hey, what's an archetype? So my kind of quick way to say, hey, what's an archetype? Is an archetype would be a title or a character, okay? Meaning, if I come to you and say, there's always some, at the end of every love story, there's always some cheesy hero coming in to save the day. The archetype would be the hero, okay? A damsel in distress would be the archetype. A thief would be an archetype. A healer would be an archetype. A painter would be an archetype. There's so many. And the great thing about these cards is you'll see, I'm going to show you one or show you a few, for example, is they list the light and the shadow side for each archetype. Okay. So these cards are naturally neutral cards, meaning they're not good. They're not bad. They're not seen as, good and bad necessarily. However, you can see them as the sides of all of us in positive and in negative ways as well. Okay, so for instance, let me find a good one. Okay, so here we go. The athlete, okay? So here is, we would never complain. I know, because you guys are awesome. All right, so here is an example of one of the archetypes, okay? An athlete. Now, the light attribute of an athlete would be dedicated to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit, okay? Now, the shadow attributes of an athlete could be or would be this. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. Okay? Now let me show you another example of one, because there's like tons of them in here. There's so many. I got Pioneer, the Virgin. That's cute. The Rescuer. Oh, hold on. I want to get like a really good one. Okay, this one's cute. Like everyone will think this one's funny. So look at this. Don Juan, ladies. Y'all know what the Don Juan is. The light attribute of a Don Juan is spotlights your positive, seductive qualities, okay? What would be the shadow attribute? Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas, okay? So, and there's tons of them. Look, there's the child who's wounded. There's the rescuer, the virgin, the pioneer, the child, like the nature child, the bully. Yes, even bully has a light attribute. The scribe. There's tons of them. Okay, so child eternal. Look. Oh yeah, they have the God archetype too. Child divine. The angel attribute or archetype. The hedonist. There's so many. The advocate. Okay, so it goes on and on and on. I'm gonna stop doing that now. Look, the alchemist. There is specific readings that I really like to do these for, okay? And so if you want one of these cards, go ahead and type me in the chat, but also I'm going to have you type the number either 1 or 2 underneath it in regards to what 1 or 2 of these questions I want you guys to reference with how I'm going to use these cards for you, okay? So if you want to know, for instance, if you want to know the archetype that is in spirit form, meaning maybe a spirit guide, or if there's someone who's passed away, that, or we'll make it simply, who is or if there is a passed on loved one that is perhaps a spirit guide or is on your spirit team, who are they in the archetype? How can you identify who is with you in spirit form? Okay, so if you want to know what spirits are around you in spirit form that you've actually known in life, you could type 1. So you would say me, type in me, and then 1. Now, if you would like option 2 is what archetype do I currently emote? Okay, meaning what archetype right now am I displaying? Do I outwardly show to others? That would be 2. Okay, so if you'd like to go with like the question number 1, you would type me 1. If you'd rather go with like the second question, just type me and 2 in the chat. And just do that. So here we go. Heidi, you should know it, clumsy clairvoyance. Aw, I don't do false compliments. Right? Yes, 100%. I love it. I mean, when I say in the phenomenal. Thank you again. I appreciate it. High five. Fist bump. Okay, so hold on real quick. Let me go up here, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, so this is cute. I think my hero is a mouse. Straight back to the archetype, yes. Oh, I love when the shadow attributes are addressed. Yeah, right, me too. That's what I really do enjoy about these cards, okay? I like looking shadows. I like these cards. Oh, good. See, look, you like them. I know an alchemist. Oh, please, hold on. What are you doing, thingy? Okay, so here we go. So, and Heidi, if you want one too, type it in the chat right now, okay? You do me 1 or me 2 if you want me to use any of these cards with you, okay? So, John D wants to know, the spirit angels and guides, please come through for John D. John D would like to know what archetype is John D emoting currently? What archetype is John D currently emoting outwardly to others and to the world? What archetype is John D currently emoting outwardly? Okay, so I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, John D. Maybe not, though. Okay, the saboteur. The saboteur? I think I might have done that okay. So, what are the light attributes of the saboteur? Highlights. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Very interesting. The shadow attribute induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Very interesting. Let me know if this resonates. That was a cool little exercise, huh? I love it. Okay, so now we're going to let's go to Juju. Juju. Oh, I'm so glad because you both did one of each. So I'm like, yeah, I get to try it on both of you or do both questions. All right. So, Spirit, please come through for Juju B. Juju would like to know of her passed along loved ones or those she's known in life, which archetype in spirit form would best identify the spirit who is around Juju the most currently? Can you please identify them for Juju in archetype form? What angel or guide is currently around her that has passed on? All right. So, Juju, this is how you can identify this person. They were in life and or in spirit, or both, the pioneer. Their light attribute, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Their shadow attribute, compulsive need to keep moving on. Ooh. This card's kind of cute, too. I like how the heart's in the light bulb. But there you go, Juju. Saboteur. I think I said it correctly then, huh? Okay, so Heidi. Oh, this is important. Yes. Okay, so these are, I was saying, these are archetype cards. The easiest way for me to say like what an archetype is to describe it as a title or a character, okay? Meaning, like the example I used was, let's say I come talk to you and I'm like, you know what? Every dang love story or love movie I watch has a stupid hero at the end who comes and saves the day, right? The archetype would be the hero, okay? Or we could say the damsel in distress. That is a archetype in the archetype cards. However, what I really enjoy about these cards is, like I said, for example, let's look at an advocate. Okay, that would be a archetype. It lists both the light and the shadow attribute of each character or each archetype. All right. So it keeps it neutral, meaning because there's light, there's a good and a negative, or positive and negative attribute to this archetype. All right, instead of just having one that overcomes the other. However, what I asked everyone to do if they wanted me to pull one of these cards is to decide between one or two questions. Okay, so I could either use these archetype cards to identify who is in spirit form around you currently that has passed on, like who's one of your guides or angels on the other sides that's around you the most currently. Okay, and we'll ask them to identify themselves by archetype. That way you have an easy time knowing who the spirit might be. Okay, or the second question is, what archetype am I currently emoting to the world, to others? Meaning, what archetype are you outwardly demonstrating, or do people see outwardly in the world that you interact with? What archetype do you emote currently to others and in general, to the universe, however you want to put it? So if you know which one you would want, just type in 1 for the first one or 2 for the second question, and I will pull you an archetype card. Oh, be quiet, Judgy. I'm stupid hero. Just saying. Unbreakable said me 1. Okay. Okay, very good. All right. So, Spirit, please come through for Unbreakable. Unbreakable would like to know who in spirit form was passed on from this lifetime known to Unbreakable. Which one is around them currently the most? In spirit form, can you identify them, please, Spirit, by one of these archetypes? Which one would be most recognizable to them? So which one is around Unbreakable currently? Okay, so the one, the spirit that's around you often, who's passed on, your guardian in spirit form, someone that you've known though over this lifetime. This is how they would put a character to the archetype of who they were in life. Okay, a visionary, meaning their light attributes are or were capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain, Shadow attributes. Okay, that would be maybe the negative side of this person or archetype. Selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So that is the person in life, or that's how they show themselves as an archetype to for you to better know who they are that's around you currently in spirit form. Okay, so there you go, Unbreakable. I'm a stupid hero. Just say you're such a dork. Look at you. You're so wanting to get you. You're like you're wanting us to throw titty pics at you right now, huh, John D? Just kidding. On a side note, a really funny side note, I almost sent John D a boob pic one day, and me and Darth and were like cracking up about it, and John D. It was like pretty hilarious. Everyone's like too much info, but I did it, guys, I did it. But it was really close. I was like, whoa, what did I just do there? I was sending him something though on I think it was on Discord, and I went to like my gallery, but I was going through all types of pictures earlier, and yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it was hilarious. All right, Heidi, welcome, Heidi. Heidi, welcome back, Heidi. Yeah, you put one in the chat. Okay, you got it. Cat Ninja, whoop whoop. How are you? All right, so you wanted question one. All right, so spirit, angels, and guides, please come through to identify which archetype in spirit form has been most around Heidi currently. Ooh, this is interesting. I wonder if this is like a grandfather or something like that. I don't know why that popped in my head. It doesn't have to be, but I don't know. It just popped in my head. Okay, so we have the gambler. Okay, so remember, and again, these archetypes aren't meant to overshadow any one positive or one negative thing about this person. This is just for you to helps to identify them to you. Okay, so the gambler, look at this guy all blindfolded. He looks like he's like totally wasted out. He's all do like he's playing was it Pin the Horse on the Donkey? Oh, they could have done better for the gambler. I'm just saying, like, why does he look like that? Why? He still has his PJs on. Is this how he goes to the casino? All right, so the light attribute of the gambler: willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. That is such a good point. Okay, about a gambler. I never thought of it that way. Okay, shadow attribute: relying on luck rather than hard work. Okay, so this is who is around you most in spirit form currently. All right. The risk taker. Totally. That's hysterical, right? I guess it would have been if I had done it, huh? He's like, I saw some clubs and titties. Oh, oh, it's funny. It is kind of funny. Okay, it's only funny because it's funny. In hindsight, it's hilarious. Cat Ninja, how are you? Hey, Cat Ninja. Would you like one of these archetype cards? Are you just popping in? Like, did you not hear the whole backstory on the archetype cards? Um, or do you want a quick tarot reading? Let me know before I wrap up my stream. Anybody have? And you're welcome, Unbreakable, no problem. Anybody else have any other questions? Speak now or forever hold your peace, everybody. Oh, so while everyone is still here, well, I do want to do something real quick. Hold, please. Says that card remind me of the Fool and Tarot. I don't know my gamblers. I wish my grandfathers were around. Well, one but two died. Best friends fully fit the following intuition. Then I would go with that. Go with that. Then whoever however it resonates, that's who it is. And I heard it that when I arrived, I wouldn't mind. It's okay to please. Okay, so you wanted the second one. Okay, kind of. So we're going to do the question about which archetype you're emoting right now. Okay. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for Cat Ninja. Cat Ninja would like to know, can you please identify which archetype the Cat Ninja is currently emoting outwardly to others, to the world, etc.? What archetype is Cat Ninja currently emoting the most of? Or most often, we shall say. Which archetype is Cat Ninja currently emoting most often? All right. Man down. Remind me to get that later, someone. Okay, so you got the nature child, okay? Interesting. And this is like inner child, okay? So here is the light attribute. Friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. Is that true, Cat Ninja? Do you have like a bond with animals and nature and stuff? That's really beautiful. Or did you as a child? So interesting. Okay, the shadow attribute of this archetype. Tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Interesting. So either really disconnected or really connected, like two severe sides of the totem, huh? All right, so there you go, Cat Ninja. Oh wow, I didn't read that part. Man down, man down. I always do that when I drop a shit. Man down. Like my life fell. Man down, shit. I was kidding. And Dr. US, if you're gonna ask a question, because readings are closed, you can ask it really quick, like within 30 seconds, type it. Because I'm about to end my live, but first I'm sharing a video before I end my live. So if you have a question, even though readings are closed, I'm feeling sweet. So go ahead and type your question in real quick. Right? I love animals and nature. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so that's coming through to others, just so you know currently. Okay, Cat Ninja? That's so cool. It's so beautiful. Okay, so Doctor, I'm just doing US for initials. Okay, love. Relationship advice in my current situation. All right, let's where did my cards go? Okay, there they are. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for Dr. US for relationship advice in the current situation. All right, so advice on the current situation, please, Spirit. And Dr. US, please like and subscribe to this channel. If you would consider doing so, I would appreciate it. Okay, so current advice here. We have the 10 of Wands and we have the Emperor. So here is the current advice in the relationship. Number one, there's too much burden. Someone is carrying too much of a burden, or burdens, meaning plural, like this. There's, or could be both of you. There's so much that's being like kind of left on the shoulders of one person, or perhaps in the relationship in general, there's just too much burden being placed upon it. Here is the advice, the Emperor. So the Emperor is very much about self. I'm going to be honest. It's the very first, and it represents Aries, but it's also the very first, which is the very first sign in tarot. I mean, not in tarot, in astrology. But the Emperor is very much self card, okay, meaning self-will, self-power, self-encouragement. It's really building on yourself first. So I feel like the advice here is to build on ourselves first, meaning we need to encourage ourselves first before we can really mend the relationship, meaning we need to kind of empower ourselves first and encourage ourselves before we can start to do that with others. Okay, so there you go, my dear. And whoop whoop, thank you, appreciate it. And thank you, really appreciate that, Clumsy. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Okay, guys, so I'm going to drop a link in the chat. If you don't know who this person is, we belovedly call her Carla. However, that's not her real name, I found out recently. But I'm going to drop her link in the chat because those of you that know me know how much I freaking adore Carla. And if this is your first time here, like chilling out for the live stream, you're about to find out about Carla because Carla makes us laugh and she's hilarious and she's the best. So, having said that, all right, having said that, y'all, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I think I'll do it. Wait, not that way. We'll do it this way. Okay, so let me know in the chat if everyone could see. Remember, voodoo works. Oh, I love it. Okay, so just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Again, I went ahead and dropped the link for her actual channel in the chat, so you can sub up to her if you want. And that way you have a bunch of Carla videos at your disposal. So, having said that, let's see what Carla has to say. Okay, Carla. All right, Carla. Let's talk, Carla. And for those of you who never met Carla, again, begin to laugh for forever because she's awesome.
I have an announcement to make to y'all, to the people of America. I was at this here McDonald's on Dorset. It's Monday night.
FYI, really quickly, I just found out recently that Juju B literally lives like down the street from this actual McDonald's. And I like about lost my shit about it. I was like, no way. So Juju has, given me a blood oath that she's going to do everything she can to meet Carla and get autographs for me and her. So maybe. But no, for real, Juju literally lives like down the street from this McDonald's on Dorset. Just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna be quiet. I'm sorry, Carla.
I have an announcement to make to y'all, to the people of America. I was at this here McDonald's on Dorset. It's Monday night. I was just disrespected in there. Almost got in a fight with the gal in there. First of all, my first issue is the drive-thru was filled all the way up, and I had to walk inside. So then I'm already mad because I got to get out my car and go inside. So I go
filled all the way up. I'm already mad because I gotta walk. I gotta get out of my car. I gotta walk.
Inside, I politely say, "Hey, can I have a McRib meal?
Large
size with the Dr. Pepper." And the lady said, well, "Okay, that'd be $6.58." I said, "Ain't you forgetting something, ma'am?" And she said, "Well, what?"
Oh, you guys. Okay, so those of you that never met Carla, it's about to go down. I'm just giving you a heads up.
And the lady said, well, "Okay, that'd be $6.58." I said, "Ain't you forgetting something, ma'am?" And she said, "Well, what?" I said, "You're supposed to offer me the extra McRib for $1 when you buy the McRib meal." You ain't gonna believe it. She looked me up and down. And she said, well, don't look like you need the extra McRib.
Here we go.
Excuse me, bitch. I throat punched that bitch. I knocked her ass down. So if you come to the Dorset McDonald's and you see a lady named Charlene in there,
I got a mute.
tell her Carla sent you. And then you throat punch her or punch her in the cooter. I don't give a damn.
Tell him Carla sent you. I asked Jujubee. I asked her, Carla. I asked Jujubee if she saw Charlene there. I did. I swear. I promise.
Lady named Charlene in there. Tell her Carla sent you. And then you throat punch her or punch her in the cooter. I don't give a damn. This is against my civil rights.
It's against. Fuck you, McDonald's.
Fuck you, McDonald's. On Dorset. Not all the other ones. I like all the other ones.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Oh, okay. So, you guys, Carla is the best. Fuck you, McDonald's on Dorset. Yes, yes, Juju. Juju said, hold on. What did you say, Juju? Juju. Tell him Carla sent you. Fuck you, McDonald's. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, hold on. Where did I go? Aww. Heidi, I'm reading your message, by the way. It was your friend that was hit by a car. You've been talking to him lately, not knowing if he's there. He's there. He's totally there. 100%. That's, yeah. And that's his way coming through to identify him as well. Can we please have the next video too, Clumsy? Oh, you mean Voodoo Works? Sure. Hold, please. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Aww. Carla sent me. No, Carla sent you. Whoop, whoop. I'm making it happen. Juju's making dreams come true, everybody. You heard it here first. Oh, hold on. I thought I saw Darth in here. I did. Okay. Darth, what's up, love? We've had a good night. Welcome. We did do I did do your tarot reading. However, I'm gonna have to rewind and timestamp it. But we did give you a reading, lovey. Carla sent me. Right, like you mean in the cooter, right? Or don't punch her in the cooter. I don't care where you punch her. Oh, all right. So you're welcome. You were right about needing rest. Yes, rest is good. It's very good. All right. So part 2, everybody. Part 2. She's back at McDonald's, right? And she is past. I almost said she's past. She's pissed, I mean. Words are tough. Words are hard. So, again, here's part 2. This is her coming back. It's called Carla's Revenge. Because Carla's pissed. She's back at McDonald's, you guys. And she's been dabbing in the occult, aka voodoo.
Hey, y'all, it's Carla. I'm sitting outside this McDonald's on Dorset.
You know the one.
I ain't even got to say it. I got this voodoo doll of Charlene. I ordered it off eBay.
On a side note, I really wonder if that looks like Charlene.
And I've been repeatedly punching it, and gotta say it.
Hold on. We're going to start from the beginning. There we go.
Hey y'all, it's Carla. I'm sitting outside this McDonald's on Dorset, you know where. I ain't even got to say it. I got this voodoo doll of Charlene. I ordered it off eBay, and I've been repeatedly punching it in the cooter. Just over and over again.
It's horrible.
For what she done to me.
I know, Carla.
Lo and behold, look who shows up.
Goddamn ambulance.
It's a goddamn ambulance. It's the ambulance probably to pick up Charlene. I'm sitting here waiting to see Charlene, the real incarnate, not the voodoo doll, to come out on the stretcher complaining about intense cooter pain.
I'm done.
So voodoo works?
So voodoo works. And that's the end. Oh, Carla. eBay voodoo is strong. Oh, Lord. Oh, heck yeah. You better, GGB. For sure. So guys, oh, you know what, real quick, Darth, are you still here, by the way? Oh, it's getting late, but actually no, I won't bug you. I'll talk to you later about it. Okay, so intense cooter pain. It's damn ambulance. Probably called for intense cooter pains. So voodoo works. Oh, I love it. I got intense scooter pain. Like, why call that in, right? Why she's leaving on the stretcher? Oh, it's so funny. Fuck you, McDonald's on Dorset. Not all the other ones, so I like them. Dorothy Sailor, what's up, Levy? What was I? What was it I was gonna tell you? Was it? I don't even remember now. What was it about? I was gonna ask you something. It'll come back to me probably in 5. I'll call you in 5 minutes. It'll literally come back to me in 5 minutes. But I just can't remember now. I just can't remember, y'all. So the kicker is, hell yeah, she is. I don't distrust the almighty the almighty Carla. Oh hell, Carla. All right, guys. So I was gonna tell you something about the coyote. Damn it. But I'm gonna message you about that, like on Discord, like in like 2 minutes about that, John. Because I like labeled it and stuff because there was something I wanted to ask you about it specifically. So I didn't forget that though, I don't think. And why is it not dawning on me what I was gonna ask Darth? Or tell him? Was it? I don't know, but I'll figure it out in like 5 minutes. But thank you again for the friendly reminder. I'm gonna end it here. And thank you guys for being here. Tonight was like I really good vibes tonight, you guys. So thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please make sure you do give this video a like. Darth, why don't can someone drop Darth's channel real quick before we leave? Or I can probably find it. Hold on. Darth has a show in the morning. It's like his philosophy show, but he spells it cute and funny. Make sure you watch it. I like it too. There's always like quotes and fun interactions and discussions, and I like it. And it's just interesting in nature, and like I said, it's just good. It's good talk. it's just interesting and it's fun. So hold on, I am looking for Darth. Hold on, where's your channel at? Hold please. There you are. You're in my history. About. Let me copy this. 144. Look at you. Whoop, whoop. Look at you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, here is. There you go. Good job. Aw. Yeah, don't look at it too much because there's been times I'll be like, why did I lose 3? I feel like there's just like this weird like I don't think the numbers are always like 100% accurate, or I guess you could say the opposite. That most of the time they're accurate, but sometimes they're slightly off or something. I don't know. But remember the numbers are hard. But voodoo is real, y'all. Yeah, go sub up to Darth if you haven't already. And hate it when that happens, right? I think that's it. There's gonna be tarot class this week, and I was thinking about cramming in like 2 days worth of like really hitting it hard on tarot on the minor and getting all the minor arcanas done. I was talking to Darth about it. However, now I don't want to because of something else. I think that's what I was going to talk to Darth about. But I still might do it. I don't know. But yeah, I'll talk to you about that, Darth. Because there's I don't know. Just don't listen to me yet. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for showing love and support. And I hope you guys enjoyed your readings and you have a good morning/night. And I love y'all.